SR-71 Blackbird. How fast can this Cold War spy plane fly? A few years ago, the Aviation Geek Club was told a story from an expert in aviation research and analysis about Brian Schull, a former Blackbird pilot. Expert Tim Yarrow claims that during the mid-1980s, Schull really exceeded the SR-71's Mach 3.2 limit over Libya. The majority of people would believe that the United States' most recent fifth-generation fighter planes are the quickest airframes ever to fly. The F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II are commonly regarded as superior airframes with a wide range of advanced capabilities. Record-breaking speeds do not quite match these deadly machines' stealth and super maneuverability. Actually, more than 60 years ago, the American-built aircraft that currently holds the record for the fastest jet to ever take to the sky was presented. Given that the Lockheed Martin SR-71 Blackbird can officially attain speeds of Mach 3.2, or twice the speed of sound, it is highly regarded by both aviation enthusiasts and industry specialists. However, there is evidence from some former pilots that this high-altitude, long-range, strategic reconnaissance aircraft is capable of even faster flight. A brief overview of the SR-71. During the early days of the Cold War, the U.S. relied on the U-2 as its reconnaissance airframe. Designed for the Central Intelligence Agency, the U-2 Dragon Lady was flown over the Soviet Union, China, Vietnam, and Cuba to collect intelligence for the government. In 1960, pilot Gary Powers was shot down in a U-2 over the Soviet Union by a surface-to-air missile, SAM. Following this incident, the Air Force worked to rectify this vulnerability by developing a faster reconnaissance airframe capable of flying at faster speeds to surpass the USSR's interceptors and missiles. Lockheed Martin's A-12 airframe ultimately became the basis for the SR-71's design. By the early 1960s, the first A-12 took its maiden flight. Over the next few years, 13 were built, and the platform flew missions over Vietnam and North Korea prior to its cancellation. The Blackbird was already in the works at the time, making the A-12 less useful and too expensive to maintain. Lockheed's infamous Skunk Works team developed the cutting-edge airframe that would prove to outfly its near peers at greater altitudes and escape undetected from enemy airframes due to its smaller radar cross-section. The Blackbird was notably outfitted with a titanium metal exterior that could survive the high temperatures the airframe would generate due to friction with the atmosphere. Since the SR-71 was designed to cruise at Mach 3.0 plus speeds, it truly needed this specialized exterior.